You might think you know the story of the 1972 Andes plane crash where survivors were forced to eat the bodies of their dead friends, but a new haunting movie tells the story from the survivors' perspective, who make an emotional pilgrimage to the crash site.
Stranded is quite different of the other versions. We have Alive at first, and Stranded have all that Alive hasn't. 16 survivors speaking for the first time all together, 34 years later, and have emotion, have remembrances. You can see in the faces of those who are talking in Stranded film that they are remembering in that precise moment remembrance of those 72 days. We went back in 1995, 12 of us by bus till Argentina, and then on horseback to the place. And while we were climbing the mountain, and we saw that valley, once again, the Valley of Tears, that was very touching, because you see that great amphitheater, all snowed, but you go now in January or February, is summer up there, and the background have changed a lot. You see mountains with all kinds of colors. As we were there, the reality was a movie in black and white, without colors, only when you can see the sky, the shy sun of October sometimes, but in December too, but was all covered by snow. But it's very, very emotional to stay in the grave where all my beloved friends are lying there, but living forever with me. When you are in front of the dead body of a friend with a piece of glass in your hand doesn't obey you, and later on your mouth doesn't open, and later on, once again, your throat doesn't swallow. And you have to do a great effort of mind to make your body obey you. And it takes a lot of days. It was very hard what we had to do, eating the raw flesh of our friends, but was not the worst of all. Later on, you can say there would be nothing worse than this, but then you learn that always can be worse.
What was worse?
The avalanche. The avalanche was the worst of all. 3 days buried under tons of snow like concrete, and in 16 days you say, I'm going to die without oxygen, with the same 24 years of age I have, and all my projects are going to die with me once again in 2 weeks. And then we stay between a little space between the snow and the roof of the plane for 3 days and 3 nights, knowing that it was daylight outside, because through the windows the snow takes a blue tone, so it's daylight. And then when you went out from the plane, there's berry, and you go outside, you found a new landscape. Snow is white, clean, and contrast with your dirty body and dirty clothes, but you can see for the first time in your life inside you and see how clean is your soul, and fill it with peace through happiness.
Stranded has its UK premiere during the 3rd Nissan Adventure Film Festival, taking place from 15th of September at View Cinemas nationwide. The festival showcases both short and feature-length films over themed evenings, taking viewers from the height of Mount Everest to the shark-infested waters of South Africa.
Well, the Nissan Adventure Film Festival is now in its 3rd year. It was born out of kind of us seeing these great stories like Stranded, action sports, exploration films that never get a wider airing. They're rarely seen on TV. They're not made for theatrical release. And we realised that there was a way of packaging these films up into a season each year, 5 nights. This year we have 12 films based around different sort of themes of adventure: mountain, environmental, survival, and high altitude adventures.
This was an extraordinary story, but lived by ordinary men, as me. People are ordinary, everyone. No one has to waste a lot of energy to project and be important. It's a waste of energy. We are common guys that lived a very extraordinary experience. It's not common, but it's not exclusive for a country or a religion or a class of people. It's common to all mankind. It's the way that can be sure a man, a human being.